Hey, my name is Dan from Revive Parishes, and today I'm going to show you how to get started with online video conferencing. Now, you might have used online video conferencing before, but if you haven't, stay tuned. I'm going to show you in about 5 minutes how to get started completely free. We're going to look at two tools. One's called Roundy and one's called Zoom, and these are excellent ways for you to build community when we can't gather in the same space. So this could be for small groups. This could be for parish staff meetings if you want to gather. This could be for discussion groups or your parishioners. These tools are the perfect way to still keep that community alive even when we can't get together in the parish. So let's get started. I'm going to show you how to sign up and how to get going. All right, so to get started, it's very simple. I've already created an account, but to sign up, just click sign up free, and now you're in. You'll put in your email, a password. If you have a Google account, like a Gmail account, you can actually connect it. And then I would recommend deselecting this so you don't get extra emails that you don't want. So once you sign up, it's very simple. I ask you a couple questions, and then you have an account. So I'm gonna go ahead and log in right now. It's very, very simple. I'm gonna give you a tour. So this is if you've recorded any meetings. Here's if you had meetings in the past, upcoming meetings, and scheduled meetings. But the way Roundy works is it's very, very simple. You actually create a room. So think of a virtual meeting room that you're gonna create for your parish, for your group, for your ministry, so that you can get started meeting there. It's very simple. One of the other benefits of Roundy is you don't actually have to download any software. So sometimes if you've ever done online conferencing before, you have to download all these different things and to get started. It's all right in your web browser, which is really, really exciting. You'll also see they have an iOS app and a Google app as well, which is super, super cool. Again, completely free. Now, what you want to do is create a URL, basically a way for people to get to your virtual meeting room. I've made my fake parish here, St. Joan of Arc Parish. You can always go in here and change it. We can call it whatever you want, right? And then you can rename it like this. And very simple to get people into your meeting, right? All you have to do is copy and paste your parish URL or whatever the URL you've created here. So once you're going to copy it, I'm going to open up a new window here. And what I'm going to do is hit paste, just like this. They don't have to create an account, which is really cool. You can just get started immediately. So you'll just see, here it is. And you'll see here, there's going to be a little pop-up here that says use your camera and microphone. Now, you're going to click this and hit allow, and then it's going to get you started and you're going to be in the room. Now, there's a couple limitations on this free software. You can only have 14 people at a time in the group. So good for small staffs and volunteer groups and things like that. You want to put your name in there like this, and then enter the meeting, and here you are. Really cool. So now you're in the meeting. It's this easy. Now, if you want to invite people, really cool. Just click invite. Again, you'll copy that link, you'll email it out, you'll send it to people, and it's that easy. You can also invite by email right here, so you can actually put your friends' email addresses in here, and it would send them a very simple way to get started in the group. So it's that easy. No downloading, no passwords for your guests. You can click share here and you can share your screen. You can share a YouTube video, a document. Very, very cool. And that's it. It's that simple. Remember, your URL is how you get going. So that's Roundy. Very, very simple. You can schedule a meeting right here. So let's say, in 2 days, you want to have a staff meeting. You can click schedule. It'll give you the information, and then you can invite people right there to get started. So this is Roundy. 14 people max. There's no time limit. And you can get started having online meetings in seconds for free. Really, really great tool. If you've never seen Zoom before, it's an online platform to be able to have meetings. It's used by businesses all over the world. It's very, very popular. To get started, again, it's completely free. So if you click sign up, you'll put in your information and you'll get started, and it's free. Now, there's a couple of limitations with free Zoom. So what I want to do is go over to the plans and pricing. So you'll see here, you can actually have up to 100 people in your Zoom meeting for free. That's amazing. But you do have a 40-minute limit on group meetings. So less than an hour. Now, one cool trick is if you have a parish administrator or a pastor or your communications person, they can create a pro account and then they can invite people to come and join your meeting just like we did on Roundy, but then there's no limit. So it's a 24-hour limit for 100 people. Really, really cool. So Again, for 15 bucks a month, it's a great way to get started if you want to have more than 40-minute meetings. But now, once you're in Zoom, you'll log in. So I've already logged in. Here I am. And what I want to show you, an important thing to do is download the Zoom program onto your computer. To do it, click on Resources right up here, and then click Download Zoom Client. Now you'll have Zoom on your computer. The website can be a little intimidating sometimes. There's a lot of features, there's a lot of different pieces on here, a lot of settings. I find that the program is actually much easier to use. So I'm gonna go in, and here I am, I've already signed in. Really awesome, it's gonna give me a dashboard right here. And again, you can start a new meeting, just like you did on Roundy, it's like starts your room. So let's say click new meeting, here I am, I'm gonna join with my computer audio. Very, very cool. And if you wanna invite your friends, you can invite people right here by email. Very cool. You can also share just like we did before, screen sharing. Really, really easy to get started. You could chat, so you could send files and things like that. But again, 100 people, but a 40-minute limitation on the free version of Zoom. So that's all. I mean, that's the basics of Zoom. It's very, very simple. You can end the meeting. Again, I highly recommend downloading the program. There's also an app, which is great. You can also schedule a meeting right here in the same way. This is a very, very easy way to get started. You can name your meeting, you can set a time, you can have video, and things like this. So if you want video for yourself and you want video for everyone else when they join, very simple. I'd recommend taking off the password. It can be a little confusing. And that's it. And then when you hit schedule, and you'll get started and you'll see your scheduled meeting right in here. Very, very easy. Again, that's Roundy and Zoom, two really powerful tools to make sure that you can connect with your parishioners. And if you've ever heard of Revive Parishes before, if you've ever used it, we're an online platform to connect parish leaders and help them learn from some of the best. We recommend using these tools, especially in this current age now, to be able to communicate and talk about the courses when you watch them. So we recommend watching a section of a course and then being able to communicate with your team and discussing using the discussion questions. So never heard of Revive before? ReviveParishes.com. You can get started with a free 3-month trial. God bless you. I'm very excited for what your parish will come up with as we continue forward together following Christ.